During World War II, Poland was occupied by Nazi Germany. The city of Warsaw became a place of terror for its Jewish population. The Nazis forced Jews into a confined area known as the Warsaw Ghetto, surrounded by walls and barbed wire. Thousands of families were crammed into tiny apartments, facing starvation, disease, and constant fear of deportation to concentration camps. Among them were countless children, innocent and defenseless. Most would not survive the horrors of the Holocaust. But in the midst of this darkness, one woman chose to risk her life to save them. Her name was Irena Sendler, born in 1910. She worked for the Warsaw Social Welfare Department. Irena saw firsthand the suffering of children in the ghetto. She could not ignore their pain. Driven by a deep sense of justice and compassion, she joined Żegota, the Polish underground organization dedicated to aiding Jews. This group operated in secret, helping Jews escape persecution, find safe shelter, and survive the horrors of the Nazi regime. Irena's work would become one of the most remarkable acts of courage during the Holocaust. She risked everything, her job, her freedom, even her life, but she believed that no child should die simply because of who they were or where they were born. Irena began a daring mission to rescue children from the ghetto. The risks were immense. The streets were patrolled by German soldiers. Anyone caught helping Jews faced immediate execution. But she refused to turn away. Children were smuggled out in whatever way was possible, in suitcases hidden under clothing, in wheelchairs, or in toolboxes. Every rescue was carefully planned. Once out of the ghetto, each child received a new identity and falsified documents to protect them. They were placed with trusted Catholic families, in convents or in orphanages. Irena personally made sure that each child had a safe home. She faced danger every day. The Gestapo watched the ghetto closely, and any misstep could mean death. Yet she never hesitated. Her courage inspired others in Żegota to act, creating a network of people committed to saving as many lives as possible. Irena knew that even after the war, many children would have lost their families and their identities. To ensure they could be reunited with their loved ones, she secretly recorded their real names and the locations where they were placed. These records were carefully written on scraps of paper, sometimes even on cigarette packaging, and then hidden in glass jars. These jars were buried beneath an apple tree in her friend's garden. There, under the roots of a tree, the names of hundreds of children slept, waiting for the day they could be returned to their families. Irena's meticulous record-keeping was a symbol of hope, a plan for the future amid the chaos of war. In October 1943, Irena's luck ran out. The Gestapo arrested her, suspecting her of aiding Jews. She was taken to the infamous Pawiak prison. There, she was tortured brutally, questioned day and night, and forced to reveal the names of the children. But she never spoke. Not a single name was revealed. Her silence protected hundreds of lives. She was sentenced to death. But her story did not end there. Members of Żegota bribed the guards, and she was secretly rescued. To the world, she was reported as executed. Allowing her to continue her work in hiding, Irena returned to the underground, continuing to save lives even in the shadow of death. After the war, Irena began the painstaking work of locating the children she had saved. Many of their families had perished in the Holocaust. Still, she tried to reunite each child with any surviving relatives. For those whose families were gone, she ensured they would grow up safely, educated and cared for. Her efforts helped hundreds of children reclaim some sense of normalcy after unimaginable trauma. She never sought recognition for her actions. To Irena, saving lives was not about fame or awards. It was about doing what was right. She continued her work quietly, helping survivors rebuild their lives and sharing her story only when necessary. Irena Sendler became a symbol of courage, compassion, and the power of one individual to change the world. The glass jars buried beneath the apple tree, once a secret act of hope, now represent the lives she saved and the resilience of the human spirit. Her story reminds us that even in the darkest times, one person can make a difference. Today, memorials honor her bravery. Schools, books, and documentaries tell her story, but her true legacy lives on in the children she saved and in the countless lives touched by their descendants. Her life is a lesson in courage, selflessness, and the enduring power of hope. Irena Sendler did not wear medals during the war. Her heroism was silent, hidden, yet monumental. She showed the world that compassion and bravery are stronger than fear. Even in the most terrifying times, one person can shine a light that saves hundreds of lives. Her story is a testament to the strength of the human spirit and a reminder to us all. In the face of darkness, courage can prevail. Remember her name, remember her deeds, and let her story inspire us to act with kindness and bravery in our own lives.